The Empress wait. The Empress sits in the throne and the Empress invite. It's the energy of inviting, receptive, allowing instead of throwing things out there. Continue still do, because right now it's a period of waiting and allowing things to grow. And this is the key, if you have been frustrated because you feel like I'm doing so many things, but I'm not getting any results, is that, are you not allowing time to pause, to be in a reflective time, to just, at this moment, I'm going to be okay with things being standstill. And here, the Empress said, even when you're sitting still doing, doesn't like, people might think you're not doing things. Welcome to Message from Your Guide, your weekly intuitive guidance coming directly from your guides. I apologize that I have not been showing up here for a good few weeks. I have a big project, passion project, that I am going to be launching in the beginning of next year. It is going to be a phenomenal summit. I've been interviewing thought leaders, practitioners, those who are masters as well in the field of psychic development, intuitions, out-of-body experience, astral travel, and quantum leaping, or creating or manifesting reality, and so on and so forth. The amount of insights and practical applications and into how you can expand your ability, your human ability that is innate within you, so that you can achieve anything and everything that you desire in this life. That is, some people might consider this as woo-woo, but it's part of us that if we allow it to, or acknowledge it to be, and practice it, use it, will open doors for you in ways that may not have been possible before you know this information. But once you know it, you'll get it, and it's going to be a whole new doors opening up for you. And it's going to be launched in the beginning of 2025. So I hope that will set your year right. And yeah, I have a sign up info down below, a link where you can put your name and email address so that you can be on a waiting list for that. Let's get into the cards today. I'm inviting the highest spiritual guidance in here in order to get clarity in everything and anything that everybody is that collectively coming and watching this video coming toward. Highest potential, highest essence, and highest energy, clarity to what is needed in this moment. And let's bring in what the situation is all about. Oh, interesting. I have a situation of an empress. Do you want to be an empress? Do you want to embody the essence of Empress? And Empress here signifies the symbol of Venus. The value of Venus is comfort, beauty, abundance, ease and flowing, and stability, security, groundedness. Everything in this card signifies all of that. And it's almost kind of like an endless possibility of things coming without even the woman is not moving anywhere, okay? She's sitting on her throne, she's holding her staff, and she's like, I'm here, I'm receiving. And if you have been having problems or difficulties in receiving, especially a lot of us have been conditioned to, or been programmed that making money or being able to be successful in life means that you have to continue do things, be productive, do more, be more, go more, achieve more. You can't stop. You always have to think and seek and seize opportunities at any moment. That's a lot of motivational speakers out there are talking about. And yet, if you do all of that, which I'm not saying those are all bad, but if you're, have you been doing all of that? And I know a lot of you are high achievers out there, have been continuously be on your calendar, on your to-do list, on your business contacts, on your phone to create things for you and everything that you hold dear to yourself. And yet at the same time, you have not seen things coming back to you the way that you want them to be. Then this card is also speaking to you, because this card wants to remind you sometimes it's not about the doing. Are you creating the space to receive everything, all the hard works that you put out in the world out there? Are you allowing yourself have a container within yourself to receive what wants to come through, what comes and returning to you, multiplied? And let's find the answers in the guidance of the card today. Okay, so what really is, I'm gonna ask, what's behind this situation? Why is this happening to you? And I have a Knight of Pentacle. And this card is, the Knight is the one that always, the youngest one, right? The one that goes out and travels and out the news, and it does have a news on his or her hand. Knight can be male and female, right? We're in a modern world. And it seems like there is something that wants to come through that you've been probably waiting for a period for a while, because as you can see, the Knight is also in a standstill. It's not moving. So I'm gonna ask for clarification. I got Queen of Pentacles, and I feel like with these two cards, the Queen Pentacles for me in this sense feels like you are pregnant. Like there's a pregnancy happening here. There is time of things require things to be kind of like growing. Seeds has been planted, it's there, but it does take time. And this card here is showing that the abundance is there, the plan, everything that needs to be done is here. And this is the period that, okay, now we're gonna wait. And the Queen also here, it looks like it's looking down into the Pentacle. This is a period of reflections, a period of acknowledging everything that you've done. It's already done. Acknowledging that you're in the right place in the right time. Acknowledging that you have everything that you need in this moment. And this is a time to actually wait. And to do that, I'm gonna ask for the follow-up card. What do we have to do in this? I know it's a lot of waiting, so I think the answer is gonna be just wait. And there's something that is what Empress is also symbolizing, right? Empress is not gonna continue being busybody and throwing all the life force energy away. The Empress wait. The Empress sits in the throne, and the Empress invite. It's the energy of inviting, receptive, allowing, instead of throwing things out there. Continue still do, because right now it's a period of waiting and allowing things to grow. And this is the key, if you have been frustrated because you feel like I'm doing so many things but I'm not getting any results, is that, are you not allowing time to pause, to be in a reflective time, to just, at this moment, I'm going to be okay with things being standstill. And here, the Empress said, even when you're sitting still doing, doesn't like, people might think you're not doing things, but she looks gorgeous, right? She's still inviting. Her energy is still working for her. The standstillness within her makes her be more beautiful, relax. When people look more relaxed and loving and lovable, and it's like a magnet on its own. So I feel like the Empress is also teaching you that, to be that the situation right now is inquiring you to embrace more of this kind of slow pause, beauty, inviting and relaxing. And doesn't mean that waiting is passive. Waiting means you're energetically allowing, that's still active, energetically not being busybody or getting anxious or getting frustrated here and there, but bringing it into focus, into who you are, so that things can, that needs to take time to become something, may become it, without the interruptions, without the distractions and possible what's the word that I'm looking for? It's like sometimes when I see this, those who love baking, right? You're supposed to proof your bread. That proving means, for those who don't bake, is that once you put all the ingredients together, you put the dough aside so that it can rise. And that proving time can goes from 20 minutes to an hour to maybe 6 hours. And if you're, and it's just the same thing like pregnancy, or like the embodiment of the queen, right? We have all we have all the ingredients, we've done all the work, now we wait and we trust this is going to be a beautiful bread that we're going to enjoy devouring. But if you're too busy because like, I worry that this is not going to make it, or I still need to do more, maybe it's not enough ingredients, maybe I'm missing something, and then you keep opening up the proving bowl and you keep poking at the dough, what's going to happen to the dough? It's going to get destroyed. Same thing with anything that you try to manifest in this moment. If you do not let go, because you've done your best, you put all the ingredients in and it's in the oven now, the universe oven, to be mature, to be proof, to be expanded, so it's rice in according to whatever it is, right? If you continue keep poking into that, and you're adding more, because like, oh, I should do more, I should add more, I should tweak it, more so it looks beautiful, this and that, and you expand and continue expanding energy into that. And what happened? The universe might be like, oh, okay, so you want more of this, okay, let's add this, you want this, add that, and then that, and all of a sudden what's supposed to be a beautiful manifestation, just like the bread, it was supposed to be a magnificent bread, because you keep doing things and adding things, the dough got spoiled. Your manifestation got spoiled. It doesn't manifest to its fullest potential because you try to influence it too much. You try to change it too much because you worry. And worry is an energy. You're anxious, that's an energy. You're getting angry and frustrated, that's an even bigger energy. You get sad, you get despair, you get emotional about it. You get tired of waiting, and you're like, I'm tired of this. Things will not manifest. So this is the reminder of that. And what you can look forward to, the potential of the outcome. The world, I love this card. This is kind of like the last card in the major arcana. And you can see that the gorgeous goddess in the middle holding the two magician staff and the circle, what you call that? I lost my English today, but you know, the wreath, right? Beautiful. And then you got all the fixed sign, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. This is signify the universe, right? Something that is in alignment with the universe is going to come true. The world, things manifest magically. Look at the two staff, the magic staff that this goddess is holding. So, be the Empress. Things are taking its time, but it doesn't mean that it's not going anywhere. If you're a woman, you know, even you're a man, you know about pregnancy. You know, it takes time to grow. And once it's in the womb, you can't do anything but allow it to grow in its own time. You just have to tend into nourishing your body and taking care of yourself. See, waiting doesn't mean that you're not doing anything. What you can do, take care of yourself. Take care of your inner peace. Take care of your emotion. Take care of your mind. Let go of that subconscious pattern that wants to get into the womb, the bread that's being proved, that is now in the oven, that's trying to poke through and change things up and things like that, because what's waiting on the other side is something that's wonderful that you've been waiting for a long time. The culminations of all the work, the great work that you've done. So that's the message for today. Keep up the good work. Don't poke around. Don't try to be more, do more. Sit still, enjoy yourself, be relaxed, take care of yourself, nourish yourself. And I'm going to be pulling cards for those individually. So I'm going to do card 1, 2, 3, and it's just going to be single card. So right now, just imagine between 1 to 3, which card that calls your name. And let's do card number 1. We have the 5 of Pentacles. And this is a card that shows the two almost like crippled, but not crippled. They just feel like they are not in their best shape, like walking outside and what looks like a snow falls in front of what looks like a church window. And the 5 pentacles, it just kind of make it look like it's a Christmas tree, but it might be just my imagination. But 5 is always signifies the tree of life. And these two people often shows despair and suffering. So I wonder if you are feeling something that is not in alignment with who you are. I'm just going to say not in alignment with who you are, because anytime that we choose to feel any type of suffering, we're out of alignment with who we are. Because I believe that each of us is born love. Each of us born with innate peace within us. And whenever we're feeling out of it, we're out of alignment. And we're being reminded that we are part of a bigger pictures. We are part of what we call the tree of life. And if you feel that you're a victim of something, that something is not working out for you, this too shall pass. There's always a reminder that whatever it is that we're experiencing, and I'm not saying this to say that, oh, just take it lightly. No, I know what you're going through is hard. I know what you're going through is hard for you. And I, with a lot of compassion, I say that this too shall pass. Because from all the experiences, even the history of the world, that we know that times and times again, things will shift. And for you to be ready to embrace the shift is for you to also start seeing yourself as love, as seeing yourself as part of the big picture, that you're not here to be a victim of something, that you can find the opportunity to love yourself more in this time. Because what makes us feel like we're a victim of something is an invitation for us to look deep into us and which part of us that we have not really acknowledged and loved deeply. Because once we allow that to happen within us, the universe will reflect back to us how we are loved. And I know this is kind of philosophical in a way, but for now, for those of you who pick up card number 1, try to do this exercise. Whenever you're feeling triggered with that emotions or thoughts that you experience that like, oh my God, this so-and-so is doing this to me. I can't believe I'm in this situation. I can't believe I didn't do the things that I'm supposed to be doing. Whatever it is, the gem is, we all are experiencing. That's another reminder. It's not just you. A lot of people are also experiencing the same thing. And we're all connected. We're all connected through the tree of life. So what we can do is to transmute it. The more that you can transmute it, you're not only transmuting yourself, but you're also transmuting it for other people. So whenever you find yourself getting triggered, just tense your whole body, tense, and just experience the emotions of the frustration, whatever it is that you're feeling. Take a deep breath in and tense the whole body. And then as this next moment you said, okay, I accept that I'm being frustrated. Take another deep breath in. Breathe, tense. And then as you let go, you say, I'm willing to let it go just a little bit right now. Okay? Do it several more times. Oh, that trigger, yikes. I feel all the strong emotions. And I accept I am feeling all these emotions. Take another deep breath in again. Take. And then squeeze even more. Squeeze really hard. And then as you exhale, I'm willing to let it go just a little bit more. And I continue doing that until you find more and more relief. And the more that you do that, whenever you feel that you're getting triggered, the less of this is taking more precedence on your day and your energy. Because if we allow this to be part of us 24 hours, then you are going to create reality of this. And we don't want that, right? So as much as possible, as little as you can, because we're not trying to step and jump into like, I am feeling all good. That's bypassing, never work. But if you allow, okay, just a little bit, I'm just gonna let it go. You will feel the difference, and more that you're gonna release yourself from the web of these emotions. Okay. Card number 2, those who are picking out card. Ooh, okay. We got the Ace of Cups. I always love this card. Something about this is very etheric. It's very divine. And it is a very divine card. You can see there's a dove diving into the cup, and with what looks like a pentacle, the cross, right? The cross always signify the 4 elements, the 4 fixed stars, all that creates the universe: air, water, earth, fire, and coming into a chalice with a hands coming out in the sky. I feel like there's a new maturity coming to you, or a new level of acceptance, a new way of being for you that feels more authentic, that feels more in alignment with who you are. Whatever it is that you probably been doubting yourself with, that now you're getting the confirmation that you're starting fresh. This is a place where you find your peace, you find your freedom, you find that place of, like the queen, right? Being able to receive more of what the universe or divine wants to channel through you. And this is a card also to receive intuitive guidance. It's also an indication that you might be getting a lot of intuitions or intuitive hits, channeled messages, symbols, visions, dreams, and be open to that. One way that I learned from my teachers are writing down of all experiences that you are getting, the messages, the words, the visions, the dreams, and start building that trust with with these messages, with these visions, with these intuitions, by then validating it. That's why you need to write them down, so that you can remember when things are evolving that, oh, okay, I've seen this in my dream. Oh, okay, I get this message and this happened. That's where you build trust with yourself in knowing that you are getting what you need to get. And always, always, always ask for the highest good of all. And be very intentional. Okay, I'm getting all this great, but I want to know what. And I want to only connect with whom. Because that is important to also build trust that you are connecting with positive light, positive energy. If you believe in God, that you are connecting with God. If you believe in angels, that you are connecting with your angels or your ascended master, and so on and so forth. So, wonderful news, isn't it? Welcome for any insights or feedbacks that you have on that card. And the third card, we have Six of Cups. Oh, Six of Cups is a wonderful card to be present here. It's a cup of being in connections with people that you love, and in this case is brother and sisters. And when we're young, we're just like, oh, I love you, brother. Oh, I love you, sisters. And we're being reminded that we all child. We are all children in this universe. We are all children, and you are right now being invited to share your love with your brothers and sisters, and to create beautiful space and beautiful energy and beautiful things in the world right now. That's your invitation, card number 3. Or if you've been asking for this connection, this is a validation that it's here. You just have to look and be open to who is going to come to you and show you or embrace you out of nowhere, just going to give you a hug and say, hey, you're my brother. Hey, you're my sister. Because sometimes we put a silo of like, oh, I only know you as my sister. But well, in fact, we're living in the world where we all are children. If you believe in God, we're children of God. People in the universe, we're all children of the universe. And probably this is also an invitation for you to create this. Maybe you have been thinking about creating a community, to share the love, to embrace those who are maybe in need of being in a community, or you want to embrace those who that have been suffering, or you want to embrace those who are have a different way of thinking than you, but you see how they are all just like you. And maybe we just need that brotherly and sisterly conversation to happen with a lot of love and with a lot of closeness and a lot of beauty and a lot of tightness and intimacy that only within brothers and sisters that we share. All right, my friend, that's the message for today. I will see you in the next one. Take care now.